everybody, Gabby here with your battle of the day. A little bit of a rough battle yesterday, but we're getting better and we're learning from our mistakes. Like, keep your Kyogre alive when stuff happens. I'm sorry, this person just asked if they're on a stream. Hold on. No, I'm recording for YouTube in like 4 days. Is that okay? I might delete this. If I don't, then you get to see this weird video where I'm talking to someone. This is like the first time I've been recognized on Showdown. That's kind of cool. Okay. I'm not gonna use an alt because, like, I worry that people are like testing stuff and they don't want their teams on YouTube. Like, even though I don't like index stuff based off of people's names, like, still. Anyways, I'm just gonna go ahead. Okay, they gave me the all clear. Cool. So we're just gonna go all full steam ahead. Volcarona Night. Okay, I pronounced your name right. And I could read it properly. Thank you so much for letting me post this. If you're out there watching, say hello, or don't if you don't want your alt ruined. Anyways, Groudon, Cherrim, Kangaskhan, Lugia. Haven't seen one of those yet. Clefairy and Talonflame. Kind of an interesting combination of Pokemon, actually, because the Clefairy seems like it could be the perfect Yveltal counter, honestly. I mean, Friend Guard kind of helps with the boost from all the dark things. And yeah, anyways, I'm going to go ahead and lead Kangaskhan, Landorus. I want Kyogre in the back. And for my last slot, I think Sucker Punch is going to be more useful here against anything else. So I am going to bring Yveltal. We're going to see Kangaskhan versus Kangaskhan. However, I do have the Intimidate, which gives me a little bit of an advantage. I'm going to go straight for Low Kick into Kangaskhan, Sludge Bomb into Clefairy. Worst case scenario, I'll pick up the KO on Clefairy. Kangaskhan goes for Protect. Clefairy goes for Protect. Sludge Bomb does nothing. Low Kick's going to just, you know, hit Kangaskhan. So unless the Sludge Bomb is a one-hit KO on his Kangaskhan, which I doubt, I'm going to leave myself wide open here for an attack, so I am going to Protect. Clefairy goes for Follow Me. Sludge Bomb reveals that it is going to be a two-hit KO, and Kangaskhan tries to go for the Power-Up Punch into my Kangaskhan. So I am going to Low Kick it this turn. I am going to hopefully pick up the KO with Sludge Bomb. If he Follow Me's here, everything's fine. If he Protects, everything's fine. If he switches, I won't do that much damage, but it's fine. Anyways, Clefairy's going to Protect. Low Kick, however, due to Friend Guard, isn't going to do that much damage. And we're going to see that Power-Up Punch succeed. So now he can pretty much Sucker Punch anything and KO it. However, you know, I mean, if it weren't for Follow Me, I could just go ahead and be fine. Be fine. I would Sucker Punch and be fine. He can only attack one thing though, and I have a feeling it's probably going to be Landorus, so I'm just going to go ahead and attack anyways. I don't like to get too guessy with who's he going to Sucker Punch, who's the bigger threat for the rest of this team. Actually, who am I kidding? That's Landorus. Let's just go for this. No. Why do I keep clicking the wrong buttons? This is bad. Anyways, as I was talking through this, I realized that I don't want to lose Landorus quite yet. And no matter what happens this turn, something on his side of the field will die. So Kangaskhan protects, Landorus protects, Clefairy goes for the Icy Wind, which will lower my speed. Interesting play, really strong one actually, because now my Kangaskhan is most likely slower than his. So it kind of means I either have to suffer the wrath of his Kangaskhan or try and Sucker Punch into what most likely will be a Follow Me at this point. So I could switch Landorus out if I think he's going to Sucker Punch that. In fact, I am going to, because then if I send it back in, I'm faster and I can Intimidate it again. Clefairy goes for Follow Me. Return will go into Yveltal. Yveltal survives with a sliver of hope. Follow Me picks up the KO onto his Clefairy. So no more Follow Me's at this point. I do have the advantage of Sucker Punch now with that Kangaskhan. I do have to worry a little bit about speed, but if he doesn't Sucker Punch here, then he dies, essentially. And I am going to go for Tailwind on Yveltal. Again, this is kind of a bad play, honestly. But getting Tailwind up is something I really want to happen, so I'm just gonna make it anyways. Eventually, I will start, like, comprehending the moves I make in this metagame, and they'll actually be intelligent. But until then, I'm going to continue to mindlessly press buttons like this to see what will happen in hopes, desperate hopes of a favorable outcome. That's what I wanted to say. So yeah, fingers crossed that everything goes well. I don't know what's gonna happen. I mean, Groudon here is pretty set to use Eruption or Precipice Blades or whatever. Anyway, Sucker Punch will go into the Yveltal. My Sucker Punch will fail. Fire Punch will pick up the KO onto my Kangaskhan, and then Tailwind is successful. So I know it's kind of a weird play here, sending in Kyogre, but I do want to force his hand, and I do want to make sure that Kangaskhan dies. So I am going to try and Sucker Punch it, but I'm also going to Origin Pulse. So fingers crossed. I am the fastest thing on the field now. Kangaskhan will go for Protect. Sucker Punch will fail. Kyogre's Origin Pulse will do about half to that Cherrim. So now we know that Groudon is probably going to come back into that either the Cherrim or the Kangaskhan slot. I'm still worried about the Kangaskhan, so I am going to Sucker Punch it again, and I'm going to Ice Beam the Cherrim, because no matter what, it's going to be super effective, and it'll probably do just as much damage as that Origin Pulse did, and it'll be 100% accurate, so that would be best case scenario there. And I still have Landorus in the back if I need to switch. However, we are going to see Kangaskhan switch out. He's giving up the +1, which is okay with my book, and Ice Beam will pick up the KO. And Tailwind is still up for 2 turns, so earlier this game, Kangaskhan protected, and it's shown Power Up Punch and Return, I believe. So it's possible that it could be running Protect and Fake Out. I am still really skeptical of seeing that ever. I know that's kind of a weird thing to assume, and it's really kind of risky, but I do want to send in Landorus, so everything's intimidated, and then I'm going to go ahead and I don't know. I want Kangaskhan dead. I know that Landorus will get the easy KO on Groudon provided I live next turn. But I have a feeling Kangaskhan is going to protect. So let's just go for the knockoff into Groudon, I guess. Intimidate will hit both Pokemon. No one protects. So I could have killed Kangaskhan there. Groudon Sword Stances and Kangaskhan Power-Up Punches. So, and then Tailwind goes away. But I have Rain up now, so Groudon cannot do much here. It could protect, and he could try and kill Landorus, so I am going to protect Origin Pulse this turn. Groudon will protect, Kangaskhan will attack the Landorus, so that was a really strong play, and Origin Pulse will pick up the KO on Kangaskhan. In retrospect, that would have been an amazing place to Thunder, because that way it wouldn't have missed, and then Earth Power picks up the remaining KO. So this was an awesome game, you know, just identifying your win conditions and holding to them, which is what I did. And again, we're learning, so everything's great. Hey, you, if you like this video, if you like this channel, press that like button. Please tell your friends, please subscribe. Thank you guys so much for your support, and I hope you all have happy holidays. See ya.